All right, man. Come on. Let's make our picks.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. All right. Thursday night game. Ravens at home against the high flying Bengals. Ravens are 6.5 point home favorites. I'm going with the Ravens. I think the Ravens are on a roll. Derrick Henry is taking them to a new level. Ravens.
Yeah. If they was in Bengals, I would be picking the Bengals right now. But they had the Ravens. Last time we was in the Bengals, they went to overtime. Um, I hope Bengals kicker is ready this time instead of missing a game winner like he did last time.
Mm,
But yeah, if they playing them at home though, they should edge out the Bengals. They
yeah.
should. How many point favorite are they?
6.5. I don't know. 6.5.
That might be a little
That's a
bit.
lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah. Especially with if the Bengals are clicking like they are on offense. Like
Right.
I can see this being a shootout. But Ravens are at home. They got Derrick Henry.
I don't know if they do they have is T Higgins coming back?
No, he's still on
Uh,
my fantasy team as doubtful.
okay. Hmm.
Yeah, because I'm struggling. I'm like scraping for players with my fantasy football team.
You and me
Like,
both.
yeah, I'm like,
I
dude,
had,
I
I
got
had
so many.
I
DK
have
Metcalf is out. He killing me.
yep. He's out. I had uh um in CMC. I had CMC.
Oh,
Then I had his backup. I had Nico Collins. Okay, he's on IR. You know what I'm saying? I had David Montgomery, which I had him when he got hurt that game. I thought, oh my God, okay, let me wrap up this season. This season is done.
yeah,
But yeah, dog, the injuries is crazy.
yeah. That's how I feel. I had Rashid Shaheed
Ah,
and I had Godwin for the Bucks.
oh boy,
Yeah,
now he gone for the season.
they both gone for the season. So I had to really scramble to find players. I had a good solid roster start of the season, getting
Mm.
big points. Now I'm struggling. I'm scraping. The only thing that's holding me in place right now is Jade Daniels. Appreciate it, Jaden.
Yeah, yeah, I got him on one of my teams too.
Yeah. All right.
Man,
Let's go to the next slide. Saints at home with Rizzo at quarterback now. I mean, not quarterback, at head coach, interim head coach, Dan Rizzo, up against the hated Falcons. Falcons are 4 point road favorites.
Hmm.
So I had a hard time with this one.
Yeah,
I don't know what to expect with Rizzo. He claimed that he's going to make changes. What are those changes? I don't know. Like, are you benching Derek Carr? Doubt it.
right.
What kind of changes could that be? I don't know what that is. I don't see them beating the Falcons because I don't know what the changes are. I don't think there's going to be any changes. If it's Derek Carr out there, that's not a change. It's the
Right.
same thing. So
That is definitely not like a lot of changes.
yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
going with the Falcons. Cool. Who you got?
What changes can you really afford to make? I mean, really.
Well, I mean, to me, just blow it up. Throw. Don't put Spencer Rattler out there. Put Jake Hayner out
Right.
there. If you really want to switch it up, everybody know what I'm gonna say. You put Taysom Hill out there, but
Right.
he had
Right. Right.
practice as a damn quarterback in 2 years, so you can't put him out there. So you go with
Right.
Jake Hayner.
Mm. I'm thinking like this has to be one of those games where they change the coach and then they play inspired the next game. That's the only thing I'm going with on this to say that the Saints are going to squeak this game out. I think they're going to squeak it out
Mhm.
somehow, some way, because this is what happens sometimes. These new coaches come in, and for some reason, the team decides they're going to play now. Now they're going to play inspired. And let's not get him fired too. I guess I don't know, but
So you going
I'm
with the
thinking
Saints?
I'm going with the Saints on a squeaker, a squeak squeaker. Like they're
Okay.
gonna win about a field goal at the end of the game and win that joint.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Rizzo could like inspire the team. I understand that he's a great motivator. He's a special teams coach. So
Mm,
it's not like he's the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator that got elevated up to head coach. No, he's a special teams coach. So I don't know how that works. Special team coach, does he really interact with the offensive side of the play ball, or does he spend more time with the I don't know, or does he just completely stays out of it?
Players be like, "What you gonna tell us to do? Kick field
Yeah,
goal?"
yeah, right, exactly. You coming to get another one of our players to put as a punt protector,
Right,
really?
right.
So I don't know how that works. I mean, but it works with John Harbaugh and Baltimore. He was a former special teams coach, but he has a good relationship with his quarterback. So I don't know. I don't see the Saints winning this game. It's a complete mess, and it's going to take some time to figure it out. And like I
Mm,
said, if Derek Carr is running out there as the starter, then ain't nothing changed. We'll see some more tweets from Michael Thomas.
yeah.
Anyway, next slide. Panthers at home against the Giants. The Giants are 5.5-point road favorites. Yeah, Panthers, that was a nice win, but you're not. I don't think the Giants are gonna let you beat them. So I'm gonna go with the Giants. Who you got?
Uh, I'm gonna go with the Giants too. I mean, the Panthers got their win. They did that last year too. Got that little win. Started looking like they might do something, and then they didn't.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with the Giants, but I think that's too many points.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's too many points too, but I think the Giants are gonna get the win. Okay.
Yeah.
Bears at home against the Panthers. Keep saying the Panthers. Bears at home against the Patriots. Bears are 6-point home favorites. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm going with the Bears. Who you got?
Not 6 points, but Bears. I'm taking the Bears. It's gonna be a low scoring game though. I think it's gonna be a really, really low scoring game. So
No.
take the under, ladies and gentlemen. Take the under,
Take
ladies.
under 38 and a half.
Take the under 38 and a half. You can't bump it down to 32 and a half. Okay? Bump it down to 32 and a half because there ain't gonna be a lot of scoring going on in this game. If
All
anything
right.
Rob Mayo can do, he can play some defense. And Caleb is just that type of quarterback you can play that kind of defense on.
Right.
And he gives up a lot of sacks. I think the Cardinals had 6 sacks on
Yeah.
them, you know. So that's what
Should have been
I'm
7.
from.
All right. Colts. The Joe Flacco Colts are at home against the Buffalo Bills. Bills are 4-point road favorites. I'm going with Buffalo. Who you got?
Yeah, going to Buffalo. Colts got no defense. Pretty terrible
Absolutely none. They don't even know how to spell defense.
at all.
All right. Chiefs at home against the Broncos. I mean, this is unfair with the Broncos at the face. The Ravens and now the Chiefs. Why would the schedule makers do this to them?
Just
Uh,
terrible.
Chiefs are 8-point home favorites. Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs on this. Sorry, Broncos. You know,
Yeah, going with the Chiefs. They ain't got Russ to help them cook it up.
right.
Like
I'm just
last
saying.
year, they beat them last year, but
I'm just
yeah,
saying. I mean, the schedule makers did the Broncos no favors. Send
no,
them to Baltimore to play, and then fly them to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. I mean, wow,
not good.
not good. That's dirty.
Went to the
Anyway,
west, went to the East Coast, and then come back and got to go back on the road again in Kansas City.
yeah,
Yeah,
wow,
not good.
not good. Schedule makers did them wrong. All right, next, Bucks at home against the 49ers. The 49ers are 5.5-point road favorites. Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers. Who you got?
Yeah, 49ers. Then I think they're coming off a bye too.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
I think they might roll. They might roll the Buccaneers
Yeah,
on
the
this.
49ers did come off a bye.
Yep, yep. I think they're gonna be coming in prepared because that's at least one thing I know that Shanahan can do. He prepares things, and yeah, I think Baker's gonna feel not having those top two receivers.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think and now some tape on what they're doing. There's no more smoke and mirrors that the Bucks can run on this one. So
Yeah,
because they were running a lot of jet suites with Sterling Shepard and stuff like that. I don't think that's gonna fly anymore. All
no.
right, here we go. We got the Commanders at home against the Steelers. The Commanders are 3-point home favorites. All right, so here we go.
Mm-mm.
I'm going with the Steelers on this. I think the Commanders are riding high. I don't think Lattimore is going to be available to play in this game because the Commanders made a trade with the Saints to get Lattimore. And I just think Mike Tomlin knows how to win. I just think he knows how to win. He's going to take advantage of the rookie quarterback. And I think the Steelers are going to win this game. So I'm going with the Steelers. Who you got?
I'm going with the Steelers. You know, the, the Commanders are the hype team of the year right now.
Right.
You know, they getting Hail Marys all over the place. They got this good quarterback and all that, and he's actually playing good. So they're the hype team of the year right now.
Mm-hmm.
But who they played, who they beat. They beat a Bengals team, right? That's hot now. But back then the Bengals lost to the Patriots. They lost to almost everybody they played when they started the season. That was
Mm-hmm.
early the season. Then they beat the Giants. They beat the Cardinals, who look good now, but they weren't good back then.
Right.
Then you beat the Browns, the Panthers. Just every time you had to play a team that's over 500, like the Ravens, you lost. You had to play Tampa Bay, you lost. So I think this is another case of that. They play a very well coached team with some weapons.
Right.
Russ
Right.
right now. Um, I'm taking the Steelers, and hey, if y'all want to make some extra money, make Steelers the favorite. Put them -3, okay, instead of Commanders -3. Don't even take the 3 points. Make it money line, and then give them say Steelers -3. You get some good plus money.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. I'm on the Steelers.
Okay. All right. Still as it is. All right. Next, we have the Jags at home against the Vikings. The Vikings are 4.5 point road favorites. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. I'm going with the Vikings. Who you got?
Yeah, this is an easy one. Easy call. Vikings.
Vikings.
They
Yeah,
got
I'm a believer in the Vikings.
yeah. I mean, hey, they got talent on offense. Defense playing very solid. That's the recipe
Yep. Yep.
for a good team. Yeah,
Yep.
and they
And
they might blow the Titans out like off the water.
yeah, and if the Saints were smart, they will go after that defensive coordinator with the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Okay, next, Chargers at home against the Titans. The Chargers are 7.5 point home favorites. I've told you once before, I'm never picking the Titans again. Going with the Chargers.
Yeah, can't go.
You're not going with Mason Rudolph?
No, I can't do that. No, not on this team. I can do that. You play another sorry team. You play the Patriots. Oh yeah, I can do. But nah, not against a well coached San Diego team right now. When San
Okay.
Diego gets some talent, they're going to be to
Yeah,
contend.
yeah. Once they get some receivers.
Yeah, they got to get some receivers. I mean, the one that the guy that got first round last year, he's flashing right now.
Right,
He had
right, right.
a good game.
But yeah, he's probably more of a slot receiver. He's not that big of a receiver, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, they're showing some stuff, man. They're showing a lot of, and plus you got Jim Harbaugh who knows how to win.
yeah.
You know,
And he's a
so
defensive coach, so he's playing good defense. I
yeah.
want to say the Chargers are leading the league in points given up on defense.
Probably so. I could believe it. They play
Yep.
good defense and they got a solid running game, so they help to keep the defense off the field. So it's all
Yep.
working out.
Yep.
Okay, next, Cowboys at home against Saquon Barkley and the Eagles. Saquon Barkley and the Eagles are 7 point road favorites. Yep, too easy. I'm going with the Eagles. And besides, I don't know who the quarterback is for the Cowboys. And if it's not Dak Prescott, it definitely not winning. So I'm going with the
But it's
Eagles.
definitely not Dak. It's 100% not Dak.
It's
Okay.
100% not Dak.
They're gonna throw him on IR. I'm pretty sure.
They
He's
got
going
to.
he's getting non-contact. I mean, just insult to injury, non-contact injuries now, you know, and you out for weeks off of it, you know. Come on, man.
Well, it
Anyway,
gives him time to go home and count his money. Who you got?
not only do you not have that, you got CD Lamb with a bad shoulder.
Hmm.
He got a strained rotator cuff. I don't even know if he's gonna play. So yeah, they just don't. They're not gonna have enough horses. It's
Sounds
just
like the loser limp to me.
it's gonna be the Eagles. It's gonna be the
Eagles.
Eagles on this
Okay. All right. Next we have the Cardinals at home against the Jets. I think this one's even, but I'm going with the Cardinals. Who you got?
I am going with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
You've been picking the Jets a lot lately.
Out just the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I picked the Jets last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But it called for it. It called for it. This one, I just think that the Cardinals getting a little bit ahead of themselves. They don't have a good defense. I know they beat San Francisco, but they don't have a good defense, and that's where it's going to be difference between them and the teams they normally play. if they have been playing, is the Jets actually have a good defense. If Aaron Rodgers can sustain a drive and what he has on offense now,
Mm-hmm.
you got those two receivers, the two number one receivers, and you got two good running backs in the backfield. He can move the ball and sustain some drives now. He should, but he has no excuse now. Absolutely no excuse now. So I think with that, the Jets playing some good defense, I think they're going to edge out the Cardinals in Arizona.
Okay. All right. Next, Texans at home against the Lions. Lions are 3.5 point road favorites. Yeah. Texans are hurting. I'm going with the Lions. Who you got?
Going with the Lions. Yeah, Texas, too many people hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, they're hurting. Yeah.
Too many people hurt.
Yeah. I mean, Diggs out for the season.
Yep.
Just not good situation in Houston. All right. Lastly, Monday night game. Rams at home against the Dolphins. The Rams are 1 point home favorites. Now, I do like the Rams, and I like the fact that Puka Nacua is back. Cooper Cup is back.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling about the Dolphins, man. The Dolphins have been playing some good football since Tua has been back. So I'm going with the Dolphins on this. Who you got?
If the Dolphins were at home, I would go with the Dolphins, but no, I'm going with the Rams. Go that East Coast going all the way west, nighttime game. I'm just gonna go with the Rams just because it seemed like that offense definitely is better. Of course, it's better with
Yeah, with Tua.
but it ain't what it was before. Not yet. It's not there yet.
Not yet. I think this is the game where it finally starts clicking again.
Yeah, but I can see this being a high scoring game though. I can
Mm-hmm.
definitely see this being a high scoring game. If I was y'all, I would put Tariq Hill in for 100 yards and a touchdown.
Absolutely. He's going to show out. It's in LA, the Monday night primetime game. He's going to show out.
Had a 100-yard game in like 6-7 games.
Yeah.
He's got to. He's going to have one.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Let's wrap this thing up, man. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
All of